Okay. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. All right, we're going live. We are going live. Shoot. Pop out the chat. Okay. Do
See
anybody?
Nobody.
Nobody.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's
a little early. Let's it's not. This isn't great, but let's do it anyway. All right. So I think I'm gonna get a little bit of music going. This is such a weird setup. But we're doing it. We are doing it.
Get some
Super quiet music.
I
I won't be able to hear it, but anybody watching has a little bit of background music going, which could be nice. We'll see. We will see what people enjoy. I hope my buddies out there are doing well. It looks like my Droid plant cam is clipping. It's going to drop the output a little. There we go. Okay, that looks good. I'm not clipping so much anymore. Perfect. Let's see how the deals with the noise of the fan. This plays pretty good noise canceling. I apologize to anybody that this really offends. And I apologize for the state of my studio. This is a dusty mess. I will be scraping molds, getting some excess resin off the outsides after it's cured, preparing them for casts. Killing it. I have no way to react to chat. I'll be checking on it periodically, kind of responding to it for the VOD. But for those of you watching the VOD, this makes sense. Everyone else, You seem like I'm talking to myself, and that's alright. All of my imaginary friends. I am working with the Bose 700 noise canceling headphones. They've been absolutely killing it for me. Past, God, it's been like three years or more. No, it's been more than that. No. There's probably better out there now, but these work. I got the Droid Cam to operate off of Bluetooth audio, so the microphone from the headphones should be going in. It's going to sound like crap. Hope everybody can handle that. And again, I'm just going to be interfacing with you guys kind of blind. I'm not going to be reacting to chat. Just holding a conversation in my own head. Absolute crazy person. I do have to look around to see if I have any other molds of these rules. With any luck, you. Because I'd like to cast millions of caps. I mean, frankly, I might not be able to, but we'll see. I'm going to be making up the colors on the fly and just kind of talk about them. I'm going to be using a hand vise to hold my cell phone. I really don't have a better cell phone holder for this kind of thing. We don't. So yesterday we talked about colorway for Cthulhu V4 that a viewer of mine was like Keshley really loved. They were excited about the idea of being able to enter a Cthulhu V4 sale, and you know what? I don't blame them. It's a really cool cap. I did just find a Skulltulu mold, so I'm gonna make a matching Skulltulu. This will be good. They have very similar shot orders. Be able to do something pretty interesting. Yeah, I can already see what this ought to look like in my head, in my mind's eye. And the theme to me is kind of nautical in a way, because you're dealing with seals. And we're dealing with brass. So this would be kind of similar to some things that I've done in the past, but we're going to include the dental silver, because, I mean, this is a season. We love throwing out the dental silver stuff in October, Halloween. And I like cold casting in general. It's something I've enjoyed producing and talking about. I'm going to be throwing in a little glow in the dark. So I'll have to bring the UV torch down with me. All these molds. My gloves. Can't really use that for spraying. What other molds do I have around here? I think I can do 4. Kind of garbage molds. I'm just saving those for a rainy day at this point. I've gotten Pearl. Nah. Red Hulu. Another Red Hulu. Another Red Hulu. Strolton. Pearl. This is probably a two. If we were doing it in reverse color order, it would be a good move. But we're not. I might just go at this with 3 molds. Why not? Why not? Good stuff. Okay, yeah. So 3 molds is what we're going with today. With any luck, you know, the stream and my phone will hold out for this entire process, which will take a lot of hours. We'll see if we can get it kind of uninterrupted, but I'm thinking they're going to be 4 steps, so that's 4 hours minimum. I do not have a helper today, so I'm just going to be moving at my speed so I don't make any mistakes. Some kind of a message from somebody somewhere. We love it. So this is good. This is good. Start spraying. So I've got, this is a spray booth, and so I'm going to keep my spray inside the booth, but even then I'm keeping like a good foot distance, and I'm only spraying maybe like, that's about it. This like that fast. It doesn't use a lot of mold release, and really that's all that's needed, especially with stuff this strong. I just changed the filter in here, so that's really great. And this is still something where you want to wear a mask because the output of this material is really screwed up. It's I've got this like on a kind of like lazy Susan here, and these are done. So what we're gonna do is take this down into the basement. Hey, Kesh, is that Kesh? Yeah, it's Keshley. Hey, I just read the chat. I'm gonna walk down to my other workroom, and I'm gonna keep yapping and put these in the heat, and then we're gonna transport everything down into the other office, studio place. Yeah. The mold release is going to take roughly 20 minutes to cure onto the mold. I'm throwing on the electricity down here, and to speed up that curing process, the molds go into a lab oven. Okay, so that's going on, and turn on the fan. Okay, so fume management should be tight. I gotta swap out my gloves because these are covered in mold release. That stuff is nasty. I don't like it. Okay. Okay. Change the gloves. Change the gloves. Hands are a little sweaty, so man, I should have talcum powder or something around, but I can't be asked. Let's go. So going back upstairs to grab the camera. Turn off spray boost. Grab the charger. Camera. And hey, here's my ugly mug.
This is
kind of ridiculous.
But
we're gonna do it. Do. Descending. Got so much going on. Got so much going on into the darkness. How are cell phones so good at low light? They're not. It's just noisy and ridiculous. Alright. Okay, so here we are. I think what I'm gonna do, set stuff up. I think this would be the right space to do it. I think. Just move this it. Oh no, that requires an Allen wrench. Oh wait, no, no. It's there we go. Okay. Alright, this works. And light on. Okay. Cool. And we've even got electricity. So that the phone doesn't run out of juice while this is going on. These were the molds that we were just using. Actually, no. No, these are old molds, so that's an Earl. Where are the... Ah, here we go. Here are the formerly known as... Yeah, cool. Cool. Yeah, this is pretty good. This is pretty good. It kind of shows what's going on. But it doesn't show enough. So this is one angle. Okay, so this works. And then what we're going to do is bring this over here. Let's see. All these. Can we zoom out? Oh yeah, we can. Okay. That's a pretty cool view. Let's see, okay. Get a little bit in here. Okay, so this is where we're going to mix most of our stuff. I don't know what else to say other than this is where we're gonna mix most of our things and measure out our colors, get it all working. We do have time because the molds are curing in the oven, so we can get started making our first color. And the lighting is going to be horrible over here because I've got overhead lights, but they're behind the phone. So, yeah, the phone's going to cast a shadow, and I'm going to cast a shadow. You can see that, and it's annoying. But it's okay. Now, we've only got 3 molds, and we're doing some details. So, this should only take 1 milliliter of resin. Which is what we got right there. So, this first step is going to be the eyes of the scope. And for that, we were talking about like orange and gold. And boy, do I have orangey gold colors. A lot of times when I'm looking at metallics that aren't just real metal, I'm looking at the same kind of base components as you'd find in high-end car paints. Let's see what this message is. I'm going to look through what I have. I do like this one. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to mix kind of two kinds of, these are called carbon pigments. So this is carbon orange and this is carbon gold. And that's how we're going to get like an orangey gold. And it's sort of like what you do if you were like looking with various precious metals like copper and gold. A little bit of metallurgy, melting some copper and gold together, make kind of a rose gold. I think that's how it's made, but I could be wrong. So I'm going to start with a very conservative amount of this carbon orange. So this is a dental scoop. This is how like dentists would measure things, and this is like the equivalent of one, like what I have measured out is either 1/32 or 1/64 of the teaspoon. And then before, I'm going to put in twice the amount, or a full scoop, so that was like a half scoop of this, and I'm going to put in a full scoop of the carbon gold. Now, there are other ways that you can tint this, and we may get there, but these are pretty complete and complex colors on their own. I don't really need to add extra dye, although the extra dye can add some additional character. You can already see my gloves are getting absolutely destroyed by this stuff. I have to be really careful when touching things later, so I'll probably wipe my gloves off. What I'm doing is I'm allowing kind of, this builds up quite a bit of static. Particles are so small and they react to like the smallest current of wind or static charge. So I'm just going to get it closer to the dish, over, drop the scoop. Close this really carefully so that it doesn't spew a whole bunch of dust out. So usually you just want to move slowly. That's fast movements and like very sensitive materials like this will just result like some just wiping this off. A regular paper towel is really good with this because it'll pick up a lot of particulate. A small clean sheet will clean up a lot of the glove surface area. It's not perfect, but what's left is likely going to stay attached to the gloves anyway. And if I was really concerned about like what's on my gloves, I could just take these off and then use them as like glitter gloves in the future. Okay. So now I will take a metal stir stick. This is just like a paint spatula. And we're going to work this in to here. You can see this is already getting its color. It's a really good, I think on the camera it's looking a little bit more gold, depending on how you look at it, but the orange color is coming through really well. As it mixes together, it's becoming more homogeneous. Almost too coppery, in my opinion. So I might have to throw a little bit more carbon gold into this. I don't know, it reads pretty gold on camera. In person, however, it's a little bit more copper. So I like this, but if I'm going to be loading up with this much material, I'm going to add a small, well, it'll be clear in the resin, but it's a mineral. And I only need a little bit of it, but it'll help break up the material. This is like a commercial anti-caking agent. And it interfaces with resin well. And you're like, oh my god, it's white. It's not white once it gets wet. And by wet, I mean like within proximity to a liquid. So, a lot of people use all different kinds of colorants. There's like dyes suspended in alcohol. There are pigments that are suspended in polyester. That's one of my favorite kinds of pigment pastes. And of course, there's just like raw particulate. And that's what we're working with right now. The big issue with using raw particulate is that oftentimes raw particulate can get loaded with moisture from the air. This studio is kept humidity controlled. We have 2 dehumidifiers here. And that makes it so we're far less likely to get water contamination, but it can still be an issue. Especially if you load your resin up with a lot of particulate. If the majority of the load of particulate is on par to the volume of overall resin that you're using, then the amount of humidity that's generally in the air will get added like in half, like in total volume. Let's just say the ambient humidity is like 30% relative. There's a pretty significant percentage of that if your particulate is equal parts resin, that you're going to have just a significant fraction of that stuff that's bonded with water molecules, and a lot of resin does not play well with water. So this is looking pretty pasty in there, but now it's gone completely over to gold. You're no longer in the orange gold, or like the orangey copper vein of things. This is gold, but it's a orange gold. It's very warm. I like it. I like it. So just make sure that that's all mixed in. And then I'm going to throw this in the vacuum chamber and let it just kind of get the air out. I'll try to move the camera over there in a second. Let's see what we got here. Power cable out. And then Oh, sorry for the motion sickness camera. Hey guys. There we go. So this is pulling away. We're nearly at negative 30, and I mean honestly this is going to top out just under negative 30 inches of mercury, but the gauge that I have on here is going to read well above that. It's going to like pull beyond. It's just a limitation of the machinery. But now's where it really starts to get kind of exciting. And you can see the anti-caking agent is doing its job in breaking up the particulate. Because normally that much particulate in an amount of resin would cause a lot of, like relative to the volume of resin, would cause a lot of foaming. This is doing pretty good. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Okay, this doesn't appear to be doing much, so I'm going to set this down a second here. So I just turned off the vacuum chamber. And we're just holding the vacuum or negative pressure inside the pressure chamber, and that's going to create a lot of there's a lot of pull or a lot of expansion of gases that are trapped inside the resin. So it'll continue to bubble out like this for some time. With that in mind, let's bring us back over to we're back here. Get the power plug back in. And I'm going to check on messages. I'm going to check with Widgie and see if she needs anything. And I'm going to keep these as the glitter gloves for today because there is a lot of particulate all over them. But other than that, they're fully functional gloves. The off-gassing of the resin is going well. Let's see if I just check on it before on the stairs. Hey, honey, did you need anything? Okay, I'll need you to take the head on that. I'm doing another stream thing today, and I'm positioning a camera and stuff to show people how the casting of something works. For the lunch thing? Yeah, I can do that. When do you need that? Okay. Alright guys. I'm going to really quickly make up some curry paste. And I kind of wish I had the camera for that right now. Because it's quick and easy. But I'll describe it as I'm going through it. So this is a tomato base. And essentially it's 1.5 ounces of tomato. 1.5 ounces of tomato, 2/3 tablespoon of a curry powder that I really like, and I'll tell you why I like it. It's got cardamom, clove, coriander, along with like turmeric and mustard and all the spicy stuff. But like there's the kind of like earthy umami flavors that are really important to have in it. And the only thing that it's really missing is ginger. And I got ginger powder separately, and we mix in another 1/3 tablespoon ground ginger to the tomato curry powder paste, and that gets you just fantastic red curry powder, or red curry paste. It's really cheap and easy. You can get tomato paste at the store for like $50. I hope that joke isn't lost on anyone. Alright, so 1.5 ounces. This stuff's super thick, so I use 2 spoons generally to mix it up. A lot of this, both cooking and casting resin, is measuring. Just being mindful of your measurements and knowing when you can kind of go with the flow and feel it out, and when you have to be precise. There are definitely some colors and combinations of things that are much more difficult than others. Alright, so I'll put ginger and put this stuff away now. Alright, it's mixed in, mixed up. Put the tomato paste away. Put dishes in the used dish area. Yay. Alright. Tomato paste, fridge. Hey honey, try using this instead of the salt. Because it's salt, it just has a different kind of flavor profile, and it's usually really good with stuff like curry. What? Oh. Well, if you do, use that. Flavor power. It's in the fridge. You're welcome. And that's fucking teamwork. Yes. Alright. Gonna check and make sure the stream isn't broken. Be embarrassing to me for the stream to be broken.
Cheap
followers on
Stream
Streamboo.
Gosh, man.
Hate these guys.
ban that
Ban
guy. Report that guy. Bot. Next. It's a stream boo. Bot. He's just trying to help me out, but man, it's rough. Okay. Lots of people to catch up with. God. Oh, man, the guy I just banned sent me a freaking message. Okay, this is actually pretty cool. This whole camera thing is working excellent. Like, I can see the workspace up here. I mean, guys, feel free to chat and plug in. I will, like, read the messages. Let's see. Anybody alive? Let me ask Kiko. I'm gonna ask Kiko if he's interested in being part of my social experiment. And let's see. Okay. Wait a second. I don't know how this is gonna work. How is this gonna work? Hold on. I'm fucking vibing right now. I gotta figure this out. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, this might pause the stream. Bear with me a second. Here we go, Kiko, and all right. Can you hear me? Hey. Oh no, he can't hear me. Shoot. This kind of sucks. Okay, guys.
to get rid of this.
Okay, so I've got good news and bad news. Wait, say something? Okay, they can't hear you, which sucks. Oh, okay, so this is objectively awful, but I have a solution that can probably work. I just need to find the device. Ages ago, I had a Bluetooth device that would allow my computer to handle Bluetooth audio, and I could like still have a stream going, but get the audio routed to the PC. That's a very useful thing in this sort of situation. So I'm going to see if we still have that. We have a massive filtration and fume system, so masking is not required. There we go. Yeah, I mean, there definitely is. Whether or not you can get it to work without clipping super hard, that's a different issue altogether. Okay, so I found the device. I just need to find... I had a cable for this yesterday. There it is. There it is! Alright. So this takes... All it requires is USB power, which is insane. Let's see how this can crawl. Like, I'm leaving everybody with basically dead video right now. I'm like not doing anything, which is a shame. But we're trying to get this to be more exciting. Please bear with us, friends and fam. Okay. Feel the turn this on. Okay. SBC. Let's see. I'm not pretending like I'm on the phone. Okay, so what I'm gonna try and do is... So guys, I'm gonna be pretty quiet because I'm gonna drop off the phone thing here, and we're gonna transfer over to the PC hopefully. Kiko and other people, just bear with me a moment. I gotta like run up and down 2 flights of stairs.
horses gallop through the violet door, follow red crooked courses, shadows on the moonlit floor. All my stars, winged creatures, gathering in silken height like the last human teachers. Once again, we must bleed new, even as the hours shake. Crystal blood, like a dream true, a ripple in the wound and wake. You believe, I believe too, that you are the river of light, who I love, that I cling to, in the belly of the empty night. From the 31st floor of the simulation swarm, with a drone of fluorescence, flickered fever, fill the form. With a warm gush, now I wanna touch like we never could before. I'd fly to you tomorrow, I'm not fighting in this war. I wanna drop my arms and take your arms and walk you to the shore. I remember building an
Okay.
shield in your room like a temple.
All right. Okay. So can everyone? Nope. Nobody can hear me.
With your mouth tall as a
I need to add
very wild, bright as
audio capture input. Bluetooth. Okay. Sound settings. Manage sound devices.
Our backs against each other, you believe, I believe too, that you are the river of light, who I love, that I sing to, in the belly of the empty night. From the 31st floor, a simulation swarm, with a drone of fluorescence, flicker, fever, fill the form.
What happened here?
I wanna touch like we never could before. I'd fly to you tomorrow, I'm not fighting in this war. I wanna drop my arms and take your arms and walk you to the shore. I'd fly to you tomorrow, I'm not fighting in this war. I wanna drop my arms and take your arms.
H6. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh wait! Oh, we got it. Hey, hey everybody. You can somebody who is like a glutton for punishment let me know if we're alive or dead. I can see something happening in OBS, but I don't know if it's coming through on the stream. And gotta change my audio device here on put device. See, okay, we're gonna close Discord and relaunch it. Keshley, is that little heart alien thing? Oh, okay. I've got microphone going on this, but I don't know if my output. Wait a second. No, this is still not working. Let's see if this is working. No, it's not working. God, this is so strange. I have had this working before in the past. And I don't know why it isn't working now. So we're going to close Discord and see if Discord is open anywhere else. Nope. Oh, the echo is probably because my microphone is there. There we go. The echo should not be there anymore. The Bluetooth audio should be just singled out right now. Okay. Oh boy. I really don't want to have to restart my computer. That would suck. That would really, really suck. Can I do a from... microphone so that I could... Nope. This is just really, really strange because I have... Like, I think you guys can hear me. Pretty sure you can hear me. But I can't, like... I can't hear anything else. Output devices. Okay. I don't want to troubleshoot this forever. That's what I don't want to do. I really don't want to work on this until the end of time. I do want to channel one audio into another. I can't take like my current audio output and route it to another device, which would be super convenient. I think this just has to do with the device being recognized. Okay, I'm gonna try one more thing, and if I can't get it to work, I'm just gonna give up. Okay. So it's here. It looks like it's working. It says it's being routed over optical. So going to do a little bit more. This is really, really strange. I don't know what's going on with Discord. Okay, so it's not picking up the audio input. Hello, 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 hello. But I can't hear it. Okay, it's hello, hello. Okay. Yeesh. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay, so that's not working. What the heck? Okay. Friends of the stream, I apologize greatly. The only other thing that I can think of is to restart the machine. Is anybody willing for me to do that? To try to get this to work? Is anybody willing to wait? Okay, cool. So I'm gonna restart and we'll be back. Yay!